It's Saturday night. Welcome to the Jonathan Ross Show, and it is the very best of British in my green room tonight. I couldn't be more excited. From Downton Abbey, one of the biggest dramas this country's ever produced, it's Ladies' Maid Anna Bates and under butler Thomas Barrow, otherwise known as Joanne Froggatt and Robert James Collier. There they are. Look at that. Hi guys, how are you? Wow. Don't they scrub up well, ladies and gentlemen? There's comedian, actor and writer Mr. Steve Coogan on the show, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Hey Steve, looking good. He was a hunky Henry VIII in the Tudors. Now he's the latest screen Dracula. It's Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Hey, Jonathan. And this is exciting. It's one of the biggest shows in the country, ladies and gentlemen. He is baking's biggest heartthrob since Mr. Kipling. He probably had his fans. The George Clooney of the kitchen, Paul Hollywood. Hey, Paul, how are you? Sexier than Mr. Kipling. And we have fantastic music tonight from the biggest selling UK pop duo of all time, the brilliant Pet Shop Boys. There they are. Yes, they're still alive, ladies and gentlemen. Looking great. Great to see you, fellas. Now, I was very excited amongst a whole group of new species discovered in the Amazon rainforest this week. It's a true story. I was reading about this. They found about 4 new kind of life forms or species of animals that they hadn't seen before, and they found a brand new monkey, okay, which is exciting. And the best thing about this new monkey is apparently, and this is true, this sounds incredible, it's going to be the best monkey on the planet. That's what I thought. When it's happy, it purrs. It's a monkey that purrs like a cat, just like Steve Coogan. And it gets even better. It's called, I'm not making this up, this is what they've named this new species of monkey. They've called it the purring titty monkey, okay? That's what it's called. So I thought, okay, this is going to be cute. How cute is this monkey going to be? It purrs. I thought it would be a cute monkey like this, because I love a cute monkey, you know? Cute as that. Or a cute monkey like this. I thought, maybe this one. Look at that. Okay, then I saw a picture of the actual thing. This is it. That's it. That's not what I want from a new monkey. It's not cute enough. It looks like it's related to John McCruick. Look at it. Now, good news for Britney Spears this week. Her music has found a brand new niche. I don't know if you read about this. It's being used on tankers to scare off Somalian pirates. Okay? Who'd have thought we'd all have something in common with Somalian pirates? You've got to be careful with your choice of music if you're trying to repel the pirates, because there is an official list of artists to avoid, because some music they love. Okay? Some music will actually bring them to you rather than send them away. For example, they love Kelly. You know this is going to go on for a while, don't you? I'm just warning you. Rihanna, they love. Okay? Arctic Monkeys, they're big with them. R.E.M. And they love Lady Gaga. I've really done my fault in now. Should we get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen? I think we should. Let's get my first guest out. He's risen to stardom faster than one of his trademark loaves. He has got the best buns in the business. It's Paul Hollywood. Paul, come and sit down. Lovely to have you here. Well, okay, it's great to have you here. I'm a huge fan, as I'm sure we all are. How many people are a fan of the Great British Bake Off? Couldn't be a bigger success. I think the final got over 9 million viewers. Is that right?
Yeah, it was incredible. I think 9.2 something. It was staggering.
Wow. You know, can I just say something? You're nowhere near as chunky in the flesh. But no, you must have lost a load of weight or something. You're tiny compared to how you look on screen.
You know, it always says it puts pounds on you. Yeah. But I mean, I've had people come up to me in the street saying, "Oh, you look thinner in real life."
Oh, you do.
You think none taken.
Yeah.
But it's something which. I mean, I am quite chunky anyway. I mean, I've always been quite chunky.
But if I suppose you're there and you're making your own stuff and you have to eat the stuff that the contestants are making as well, so there's quite a lot you have to do, I guess. It must be quite hard to know when to stop, I would have thought.
It is, but I mean, this year I made a concerted effort of only having a little forkful of everything. But the problem is, I mean, last year I was taking huge spoonfuls.
Well, we could see. I mean, you know, it was... But you looked okay. Some people look okay bigger. You look big because you look strong, like a gorilla or something. You know what I mean? You look
like a silverback.
You know, that's what I imagine if you don't get your food on time. That's imagine
Actually, if you
are.
watch Bake Off, when I go up to the table, because when I come up to the table, you'll see me,
Like
and
a
you'll see
monkey,
me go
yes.
like this.
Like that. Like that, if you don't like it.
I do that all the time.
You're kind of like, and I don't think this is necessarily deliberate, but you're a bit like good cop and bad cop when you go in there. They tend to go to Paul first, and he will say, it's not good, you know, and you'll say something like that, and then Mary will normally come in with something supportive afterwards, won't she?
Listen, I never judge the person. It's always what's on the plate. If I don't like it, I don't like it. It doesn't matter if they react in a, burst into tears. I don't know whether they're acting or not. If it's not good, I have to tell them.
Another way of looking at that would be the old saying, treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. Because... because the controversy that was stirred up outside was people were saying that you were exhibiting some favouritism towards Ruby, and then people leapt to the conclusion or to the supposition, they said, OK, this is because you fancy her. This is what was being written, wasn't it, before you saw this? I'm not making this up.
No, I did see it. I mean, actually, on the semi-final, I heard these stories coming out, and I thought, this is ridiculous. So I watched the semi-final, and I sat there. It was the three of my friends who were watching it with me, and I said, can you see anything that I'm missing in this? And they said, I can't see anything. I said, so what are people seeing in this? I've got no idea.
I must admit, I didn't see any of it. But then when you read it, and because she was very photogenic, obviously, an attractive young woman, I think people were, factoring that in.
Absolutely.
And they like gossiping, they like
Of
chatting
course.
about that kind of thing. So which one did you fancy?
No.
But it's an unusual route to fame because you are genuinely very famous in this country now. And I'm hoping that you're enjoying most of what comes with that.
I don't like, fame, I've had to learn it very quickly because of what I do.
Well, before, so where did you were baking, you were in your father's bakery when you were a kid?
No, when I was very young, I was in my father's bakery, and then I ended up working at Cliveden, Dorchester. I worked at the Chester Grosvenor, and professionally I worked at some of the best hotels. I went to Cyprus 6 years. And then I came back, and then Bake Off found me, but it did happen, seemed to happen very, very quickly. And it did shock me, because I thought, who cares, about me, I don't understand.
OK, I had Gordon Ramsay on a few weeks ago, and I had to call him to task, because the whole point about cooking beans, he was making homemade beans, waste of time.
Yeah, it is.
Well, pies as well, really. You get a store-bought pie.
No.
It's better than, listen, I don't know,
No.
you ever tried one of these? You ever tried a Frey Bento steak and kidney pie? Because I'm telling you, that's the best pie in the world. You ever tried one of those? Feel that crispy top.
That's a soggy top.
What, you idiot? You don't know anything about cooking. It's crispy.
Look at the pastry.
Yeah, lovely. You wouldn't approve of that?
No, it's quite soggy. You eat these, do you?
I don't want to eat. This is weird. This is like 9.5 weeks. What are
feel
you...
it?
I feel like I'm being groomed.
Try it.
I'm not going to... It's good though, isn't it? You don't like it?
You need to have one of my pies, mate.
So, well, thanks for bringing one. I brought a pie in. I'm not even known for my baking. You bought nothing as far as I can do. Do you bake anything? Bring anything in cooked?
I brought you a lovely book.
Ah, Paul Hollywood's Pies and Puds. This coincides with a new BBC series called
Pies and Puds.
Paul Hollywood's Pies and Puds. Lacking the old imagination there. And
It does what it says on the tin.
it starts Monday night on BBC One, this one
It starts
is
Monday afternoon at 4:45 till 4:30.
OK, so it's
Yes.
afternoon, evening.
Yes.
4:30, you said?
4:45 to 4:30.
So it starts Monday, BBC One, 3:45.
That's the one.
Wow, I got it. OK. And I tell you why you're going to like it, I think. I like what they've done with it because this is you being occasionally put out of your comfort zone a little bit as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? Trying new things and doing new things with other people critiquing you. I know it's not only that.
Yeah.
And there's a young lady who seemed to give you a really hard time about these cake pops you're making.
Yeah, that was quite funny, that, actually.
So there are things that you can't do that don't come naturally to you in the world
I
of baking.
thought I was doing a good job, if I'm honest.
OK, let's have a look at the clip. This is Paul Hollywood's Pies and Puds, and this is the clip of the young lady giving Paul a bit of a hard time. This is from episode 2, but have a look at this. You give her quite a stare. You don't look happy. Do you mind being given criticism, or is it something...
No.
Look at that. That's what we call the stink eye you're giving her there.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
OK, now you're very strong, physically quite strong, I guess, because you have to knead the bread, you have to... I mean, is that why do you think ladies like you so much and some of the fellas? Because I know you're a bit of a sex symbol. Do you think they're thinking about those strong masculine fingers?
It always makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, that, because I mean, I know what I look like in the morning, but I mean, it's very flattering, but you know, I don't take it seriously. Really.
I hear you give Mel and Sue a bit of a massage on the Bake Off.
I do, yes, I do.
And they're powerful.
What, Mel and Sue?
Yes, they are. Look at those monkey arms of yours and those big, strong, thick-fingered, shall we say, chubby hands you've got right there. Because I've got a back thing going on here.
You want a massage?
Well, would you give me a flavour and then
All
leave
right.
me to prove for a little while and then get me out and see... OK, so see how
Where is it here?
Just over on that side, down lower, below the...
Okay.
Oh, man, don't go too crazy. Actually, no, that's good. That is good.
How's that?
Hold on, I want to enjoy this. Hold on. Take the lights down a bit, will you? Just take the... Hold on, Paul, hold on. I want to... let's get this... Because this is... We should have lit this earlier. Let's do this. You want to get the mood right. Carry on. That's good. I tell you, that's good. Can we got any music? We can just... Ooh, you better stop, because I've almost finished. Just see it. I didn't say that.
Is that all right?
That was more than all right. You're a master. All right. Oh, that was good fun. Let's end on a serious note, Paul. I want to give you a chance to talk about something, because we were talking about fame and the impact it has on your life, and then there was a situation with you, as a family situation, a domestic emotional situation with you and your wife last year, and that was reported in the papers. Now, was that reported correctly? And this is obviously something I would have thought, what a horrible thing to happen when you've only just become famous, when you're kind of not prepared for it, and for your family to be involved. What was your take on that situation?
I made the biggest mistake in my life, and I regret it.
And this was you got involved with someone else, is that what you're saying?
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I made a huge mistake, biggest one I've ever made in my life, and at the moment, Alex and I are working things through together.
And Alex is your wife?
Yes, okay. And we're just going to take things one step at a time, but I still love her, and that's ultimately what it is.
That's lovely. What a lovely thing to say. Well, I hope it works out for both of you. Yes. I really do. Yeah. You know, every marriage has its moments, you know, and so good luck to you. It's been lovely having you here. I can't wait for the next series. I'm looking forward to... So there's a Comic Relief Celebrity Bake Off as well.
There's a Christmas Bake Off coming out mid-December, and then there's a celebrity one in January.
OK. Well, if I asked you to do something else tonight, would you do something for us later on?
Yeah, of course.
We have some dough here.
Right.
We have a table in.
Yes.
We have some flour.
Yes.
We have some aprons.
OK.
Do we need anything else?
No.
OK, so we're going to do a bit of cooking at the end of the show?
Absolutely.
Let's see if we can get other people involved as well. Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be back at the end of the show showing us how it's done. The fabulous Mr. Paul Hollywood. Thank you so much. OK, still to come on the show, we have from the all-conquering Downton Abbey, Thomas and Anna, that's Joanne Froggatt and Rob James Collier, Steve Coogan and Jonathan Rhys-Myers. Plus, we'll be baking with Paul Hollywood. So join me after the break.